Charlie Morgan. I'm going to show you how to make a wood-fired pizza here at Coco's Bar and Terrace. Here we go. Okay, so today we have 2 quarters of water, full jugs. We have 1 cup of oil, 1 cup of salt, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of yeast. The first thing we're going to do is pour 2 cups of water. For the safety of this, I put water already in here. So we have our 2 quarts of water, and now we will take our lovely yeast, and we will let it sit in the water for about 3 to 4 minutes and let the yeast kind of activate and start the fermenting process. Now we will return in a bit. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. So now what we're going to do is start adding the rest of the ingredients to our lovely dough. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our salt. We're going to add that in. Now the salt is going to kill off the yeast, which prevents the dough from rising too much. Our next step is 1 cup of sugar. And 1 cup of vegetable oil. And then now we are adding 13 scoops of flour. This could be a long process. So next step, safety guard. And we're going to roll this back up. Now our next step is we're going to set our timer here for 12 minutes, which will get everything nice and incorporated together. So we will set a timer, we'll start, and we'll see you in 12 minutes. So right now we're about halfway through the mixing process, and as you can see, it's taken nice shape. So I'm going to have a quick wash here, and the dough has already been lowered, and from there we're going to transfer the dough onto the counter, where we are going to cut it and weigh it. The dough is going to be weighed to 12-ounce equivalent dough balls, and by having the 12 ounce makes the portion costs, portion sizes, keeps everything the same. So we have our beautiful dough. It's already set and mixed. So I'm just going to scrape a little bit off of the hook. Careful when you're lifting this because it's heavy. Proper posture. Up. Counter. Counter, we're going to take it like this. I'm going to scrape it off of the walls. And as you can see here, we have a nice dough. It's firm, but it's still got a lot of spring to it, which is what you're looking for. I'm going to grab a knife and we will proceed. Now that I have my knife, take the dough. Be careful not to cut myself. Wait a little bit. I'm going to set it on the scale. And as we can tell, that's a little too much. Be careful again. Take a little more. And we'll do 14. So then, I'm going to take the dough. It's a neat trick. You're going to take the dough until you get it flat. Making it flat, you're doing like a roll and tuck. So you take a piece and tuck it. Flat and tuck. I'll do another one to show. And you go like that. Roll it. And set it on the track. Do that again. A little more. A little too much. It happens. And then once again, take the dough, fold it in amongst itself. So you get a nice smooth flat part. Like so. Pinch it. Roll it. Set it down. Now when this tray is full, we're going to take a can of spraying oil and spray it, and then we're going to saran wrap. The oil helps prevent it from swelling too much, and the saran wrap keeps it airtight, which keeps the dough as fresh as it can. So I'm going to demonstrate how to make our pizza now. But first, marble countertop. Nothing sticks to this. It's beautiful. So we're going to throw a bit of flour down. This is my version of a little. It helps the dough not stick, which is perfect. So this is our dough that we made earlier. It's been resting for a few hours. It's nice and firm, which is what we want. You're going to be encase it into the flour, which also helps it not stick. Right there in the middle, rolling pin. Somebody was thinking smart would have made this. It saves your life. So a couple of quick rolls, turn, another couple of rolls. You take it, spread the flour out evenly again, lay this down, but as you can see, plain side down, so it doesn't stick to the physical rolling pin. Then we're going to go like this again, get it out as big as possible. Put it over your hand, and you're going to make your knuckles, and you're stretching it. So basically you're going like this, pulling it apart, carefully so you don't break it. And then you give it a full turn, stretch it again, and then just shake the excess flour, go like that. Also it looks really fancy, draw some people in from outside, which, you know, you want that. Spread the flour out evenly. Flour also helps the dough not stick whenever you're in that really hot oven. Okay, set that down. There we go. Next thing is our sauce. We have homemade tomato sauce that our lovely morning prep staff makes and is made fresh daily in-house. So you put it pretty much in the middle, take the bottom of the scraper and do, I forget what it's called, like a circle kind of pattern. Like that. It's really pretty. It helps evenly distribute our dough, the sauce onto the dough. Here we have our lovely mozzarella cheese, which you will carefully put. You're trying not to get any on the edges because it will heat up and it will melt and stick to the inside of the pizza, which isn't good. You don't need to stick together. Just a tad more. You don't want it too heavy because too much cheese makes it stick to the surface, which is no fun. So this one is going to be half Americana, half margarita. So on here we have our lovely, all of our beautiful toppings that we have, that range from olives, bacon, peppers. We have pepperoni, bacon, onions, mushrooms, pineapples, avocado, and broccoli. So usually you would put, you know, about 16 to 18 pepperoni. On this one we're only doing half of that because, you know, special request. So we are going to go like this. Pepperoni. I can get one more. Grab our mushrooms. Bacon. Be careful to keep it on the pizza. And on the other half, we're going to be putting rosemary and thyme. So that's a little bit. Beautiful. And of course the rosemary. First one I put on was thyme. So that there. And then what we will do now is you're going to take your pizza tray. You have to be very careful with this. If you put it on an angle, you're going to rip your pizza down. This has to be sitting flat, slide underneath. Like this, flat to the surface, slide under. You're going to pull it back, shuffle it. Here you carefully pick it up. You're going to put it into the wood-fired oven, which has been heating up. Pull it back, and we will let it cook in the oven for a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to now be doing a rotation of our pizza. So, you'll take the pizza. I've done this too many times, I can actually grab the pizza. Take it, you'll get the nice dark green color. We'll do this a couple more times after. Back into the oven. And she's done, boys. About 6 minutes. So now we throw it on there. Handy cutter. Carefully. Half. Turn it. And cut those halves into quarters. One more time. Then we will take it and I will serve it to our customer. Lovely plates. Boom, there we go.